Hello, welcome back to episode 25 of our Geneforge 2 Infestation playthrough. We are in the complex core, and there's ways to sneak in here, I guess, but we're not needing to sneak because we are mostly welcome. And steal their game board. Check out their little cabinet back here. Oh, some tools. Thread, hatchet, saw. What should I got back here? It's like a sign on the wall. Right. It's their bedroom. Oh. Fat boots. Poison and acid resistance. Yeah, fine cloak. Not. Ooh, a shiny cloak. Plus 10% to magical damage. Plus 10% creation magical damage. And it has higher magical armor. That might be worth using. Steel gauntlets. We like the +1 to battle magic still. Is a nice boost to armor. We're currently using the infiltrator vest. If we get into a fight, we are in a little bit of trouble. Wait, we're currently... Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, we don't need the heavy boots up here. Our... what's it called? Our VAT boots are superior for what we want. Ooh. Some golems. Interesting. Let's see, 307 poison, mental, and stun resistance. Just still affected by acid, but gonna get us killed. Enter the research core of the Magus Complex. This hall is a buffer ring built around where major experiments are taking place. A magical shield can be hastily erected here if something goes wrong. No sane shaper would do major work without such a hall being built. However, the shapers in here might well be mad. The power conduits in the floor are cold. The ring is non-functional. Maybe it is awaiting repairs, or it was never completed in the first place. Either way, an accident could cause major problems. Do not touch anything. Alright, so we've come through sort of a back door. What's back here? We'll leave it alone for now. See if we can find a key and come back. This one opens. Alright. A bonding knife. We lose strength and agility. Gain endurance. Okay. Put this in our pack for now. We don't want the wing, the tunic. That's interesting. Search for the old splintered chest carved with the symbol of the Shapers. You find plenty of Tuldaric's uninteresting personal effects. Ah ha ha ha. You also find a small flat piece of amber. It's shaped roughly like a key. You take it. Alright. Plenty of Tuldaric's uninteresting personal effects. So this is Tuldaric's room. There we go. Alright. There. Do we have Shaper? No, we don't. Alright. So we'll just go ahead and throw those in a junk bag for now. I think we're gonna keep our magic, so I can go down there. The shiny cloak. That one we like the +1 to stealth. We got 2 in stealth because of this, but magical damage and creation magical damage be very useful. Did we check this box? Right. Okay, so we go this side. Then we come back here. Maybe we can open this door. We'll come back. Let's see if we can find another key and come back. Alright. Crystals. Someone's been chiseling at this. It's Tuldaric. Alright, we'll go back and talk to him after we've explored around. Yeah, time to do hello, Mr. Golem. Note contains an emergency first aid station. Alright. And a hacksaw. Oh, great. I'm not sure I want their first aid. Think, oh, you've got a growth on you. Get another crystal. A lot of golems in here. What do we get over here? The room contains the crystals which power the buffer ring. You now see why the defenses are inactive. The conduits in the floor have broken and power is leaking out. Repairing this would be very difficult. The room is full of dangerous magical radiation. Oh, yo. We're getting hurt. Yep. Journal alcove. Okay. So, in order to Sander, okay. Nobody said anything about someone named Sander. Bunch of Servile champions. Complex storage. Learned Jaffe. Well, hello, Learned Jaffe. There's a very old Servile hobbling back and forth in the foyer. He's very weak. You'd think that he would be better off in bed. He's determined to keep moving, though. He is lost in thought. When he gets close, he notices you. He squints for a minute. Ah, the Shaper. Greetings, I am Learned Jaffe. I heard you were here. The Shaper? There's plenty of Shapers around, apparently. What are you doing here, Servile? Shouldn't you be in bed somewhere resting? Tell me more about this part of the complex. Or tell me more about this. The storage caves are north. The research core, where Tuldaric is northeast, and the altering platform is south. What is the altering platform? It's a wondrous thing. It remakes those who stand on it, enabling them to channel much greater magic than they would be able to otherwise. If you wanted to use it, you would have to speak to Tuldaric. Only he can charge and operate it. Have you used it? I did. It took away so much of my vitality. I'm younger than I look, and it hurt. I did live, though. Do Serviles die being changed? Yes, about half of us. I have such admiration for them. They sacrificed everything for a chance to be able to defend the awakened. Oh, so they're killing Serviles in these experiments. What'd you get when you were changed? Jaffe only smiles. You got the ability to use magic. Looks like they have another question. Continues to stand up straight. Servile hair is almost gone. His eyes are milky gray. He looks very weak and tired. What are you doing here? One of the researchers. I traveled far to get here, and I helped reclaim this place. I will use the meager strength left in my body to help the awakened. Where'd you come from? I grew up on Susha Island. It's a place far from here. I lived in a settlement called Pentil, a town of Serviles that lived without any Shaper guidance at all. We Serviles in Pentil called ourselves Obeyers. We believed that Shapers were gods and that it was best to obey them, or to obey what we guessed they wanted from us. Then the Shapers found us, and we found that they didn't want anything from us. They didn't care about us at all. What did the Shapers do to the Obeyers? Some of us were enslaved, some were destroyed. They cared nothing for our loyalty. A very fortunate few of us fled. We were taken here by Zachary and Barzal, and with them we built this place. What do you think of the Obeyers now? When we were on Sushi Island, we thought the Awakened were fools and traitors. We were wrong. So wrong. At least I was lucky enough to have another chance. I have another question. Shouldn't you be in bed somewhere resting? I would like to. I crave rest. I can't allow myself to rest. There's still so much to be done. Alright. So... no entry without permission. Alright, we got some more steel gauntlets. Ooh, okay. Well, before we go and get ourselves killed, let's go ahead and save. This chamber is fascinating and terrifying. The power spires and conduits in the floor serve only one purpose: to channel magical energy directly into the body of whatever brave soul stands on the platform in the middle of the room. This device can be used to shape anyone on the platform, even a servile or shaper. Stand at the edge of the platform. One more step and you will be on it. From there, you will be at the mercy of the massive magical engines that surround you. I bet if we step on the platform, we die. We're going to back away for now. Careful. Okay, careful not to stand directly on it. Yep. We go out of the room. Mandrake root. Oh, we've been looking for this. We need this for enchanting items. Nice, nice, nice. We also need... back away. Okay. Alright, so we're going to save, and just for science, we're going to see what happens when we step on it. Step on the platform. Step on the platform. You take a deep breath. You wait. Nothing happens. Things continue to not happen. Eventually you get bored and step off the platform. Okay. Okay. Things continue to not happen. Got me. It's good writing. Good writing. Alright, what do we got here? Got some bolts of cloth. Alright. Just gathering up supplies. Alright, let's see what Xander's up to. You meet one of the Servile students of the Mages Complex. However, he isn't studying or practicing magic, he is cataloging supplies. He's unhappy about it. When you approach, he welcomes the distraction. He looks up at you and says, "Greetings to you. Welcome to my lonely vigil. I am Xander. You are a student here." You're a student here? You look unhappy with your work. Can I have any of the supplies? You're a student here. I am supposed to be. I survived my painful turn on the altering platform. I have gained the capability for magic, and then I gained the skills I needed. I can work spells, but because they say I am rash, they put me back here. I will be punished until I learn to be quiet and docile. I suppose one day they will break me. You look unhappy with your work. I am. I want to be out fighting, hunting rogues, killing the enemies of Medab. Instead, I'm stuck here. Put me back here to quiet me down. I am a skilled mage. I can do a lot of damage. If only I had a chance to get out there and hunt. Ooh, maybe you could come with me. I could use the help. No, Shaper, I would only risk my life to help the Awakened. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some useless busy work to do. Okay. If we joined the Awakened, he might be willing to come with us. Or he might be convinced. These are clay. Okay. Ooh, bars of iron. What are we got here? Venom thorns, regular thorns. We'll go ahead and throw those in the junk bag. Not sure with the number of venom thorns. Oh, we'll go ahead and Drink some ale. Heal up. Alright, we get to use 2 pieces of food items. Interesting. Wow, this is a really... Wait, oh, okay. If you control click from your main inventory, it also goes. I wonder if we can get drunk. Oh, we can drink multiple items. Bolt of cloth, bandage. We're just... Ooh, girdle of nimbleness. +1 to agility. I think we're good on fruit and mushrooms and meat. This one, because it has better physical armor, but where's magical armor? And we need the intellect for our magic abilities. So I think that's going to end up going in the junk bag. Still haven't decided on the javelins. Still haven't decided on the other. Could I have any of the supplies? Did you know in the wake I'm not supposed to let you take anything, but I really don't care. I'm getting happy with your work. Right. Right, just we're gonna pop out and pop back in just to see where this entrance goes. Okay, this goes to the experiment chambers. Alright. Gonna head back in here. So this is the power conduits. Still haven't found another key. We could go check out the dude's room. Which we might do. We'll go talk to him first. Laboratory lamp, sandals, a candle. Hello, sir. It's your first good look at the main research hall of the complex. You have to concentrate. The energy in the air makes it difficult to focus. Magical energy runs through crystal fibers in the floor, powers the runes and pylons in the corner laboratories. There, raw power and essence are used to perform extreme acts of shaping. A master shaper could call mighty terrors into being in an instant in a place like this, and then, a moment later, blast them back into the void from which they came. With decades of experience in a place like this, you could be a god. Alright. You finally meet the current master of the Magus Complex. This is the shaper who gives the Serviles magical powers. It is a total violation of the laws of your people, and the sort of inspiration that only comes to a madman. And, looking at him, that seems the correct conclusion. He has a wild, arrogant look, and almost pure contempt for the lesser beings with whom he must share the world. He looks at you as if you were an insect. It is very unnerving. He smiles coldly. Yes, you are here. A new shaper. Useful company. I am Tuldaric. I allowed you to reach me. I will talk to you now. How did you come to be here? That is a story. I will tell it to you. I went to a place called Sushi Island. I went with other fellow shapers called Zachary and Barzal. Tuldaric's voice is detached and monotone. He's slowly forgetting how to talk to people. Sushi Island was a barred place, forbidden to us. There, we found amazing secrets. We were to destroy them. We didn't. We stole them. Why did you steal them? On Sushi Island, I met the Awakened. At first, I looked down on them. Then I met Elra. He convinced me. He was wise. I chose to help them. That was back when I thought of such things. What sort of secrets? The shapers there had discovered the secret, the recipe of life. Inside every living thing, too small to see, there is a set of instructions like a tiny scroll. It gives the instructions for forming life. The shapers of Sushi Island, they could rewrite that scroll to their liking. They remade themselves, gave themselves awesome powers. As he talks, he wanders around, inspecting the complex machinery of the research core. There are frequent, long pauses when he forgets you are here. You brought those secrets here? Yes, we each had our own interest. I wanted to make the Serviles more powerful, so they could better fight to defend these mountains when the Shaper Council comes for us. I have succeeded. I have rewritten the Serviles, made them magical and better. I can rewrite a Shaper or human. I can recreate you, enable you to cast more powerful magic. Truly, I have made myself great. The Shaper Council will want to punish me, I am sure, for what I have done for the Serviles. But they are wrong. I am mighty. You have the right to help the Serviles. They deserve our aid. Yes, they do. I remember once. The Awakened convinced me. I thought kind things of the Serviles. That was when I thought of mere political affairs. I have not thought on that for a long time. I have another question. Silently stares at you with his cold eyes. You think he is in middle age, but isn't quite clear. His skin is pale, smooth, and soft, like a baby's. Also, you aren't sure, but you'd swear he is glowing slightly. What sort of research are you doing here? Remaking beings, human and servile alike. Be stronger vessels, stronger than they were. I can make a being a stronger channel. More magical power can be sent through your body than we thought possible. It is painful, oh yes. Everyone who gets the gift burns. It is a small price to pay for the power. You are not allied with the Awakened. You may use the gifts we give you against us. I will not offer the gift, the power, to you. The gift burns. Yes, you are remade. The agony fades, but the power remains, if you live. Most humans live. Over half the Serviles treated also live. A small price. Over half. About half. It was it's like 50% plus 1. Can you give me magical training? No, I have joined with the Awakened. At least that is what I remember. I am Awakened. Yes, I only help allies who fight those who hunt us. You are not an ally. We're gonna make it mad by saying this. You seem strange. Are you feeling alright? Your question generates actual emotions. A brief flickering of anger. Of course, do not waste my time. What you are seeing is the clarity that comes from reshaping. On Susha Island, we discovered devices that could change us, make us purer, stronger. With that change comes mental purity. Tell me about those devices. They are canisters. Place your hand atop one, it will pierce you, rewrite you. Make magic not a spell, but an innate part of your being. Truly, the shapers of Susha Island were geniuses. Our council was foolish to reject the gifts. You recognize what he is talking about. You saw one of the canisters when you were emerging from the guarded tunnel northwest of Dry Peak. We used it as well. The canister changes how you think. The change they make affects your mind. The more canister you use, the purer you feel, the less patience you have for the inferior. Such mental clarity is to be welcomed. I have another question. Alright, I want to ask you about something else. Can you tell me more about other factions in these mountains? They have their goals, they seek power. There's war. When I have perfected myself, they will be insects to me. I mean, what about the other guys perfecting themselves? Do you remember Zachary and Barzal? I did. Very skilled and ambitious shapers. I have not spoken with them for some time. They have their projects, I have mine. Looking for my teacher, Agent Shanti. When you and she came to Dry Peak, our scouts reported it. When Agent Shanti entered our lands, my creations watched. She went west into Shaper Barzal's lands. Aha. I have nothing else to ask about. That's all I need. Don't touch anything, you might break it. Okay. He's like, do what you want, don't care. You are sort of meaningless. Alright, let's read his books. It's a thick book, bound in leather and covered with complex runes. It is old and worn, probably dating to when the Shapers built it. On the cover is written in gold leaf, Journal of the Complex. You recognize some of the runes as bearing mild enchantments. Some are wards against theft, others protect against fire, acid, or other techniques some might use to destroy the book, and some of them you don't recognize. Right, leave the book alone. Quick save. Try again. On with the book. And with the book, nothing bad happens. That makes sense. The book is here to be opened, read, and filled with notes. You flip through the pages, fascinated. The first half is full of obscure shaper notation dating back over a century. Not useful. The second half of it is the lab journal of Tuldaric current head shaper of this complex. The formulas and recipes in the book are far beyond you, but they are complex and intriguing. You notice a section which seems to summarize his work. If you tore it out, it would be a precious commodity. Of course, the stuff would probably greatly anger the people here. Yet we're not tearing out the page of the Enchanted Against Theft book. Loose energy in center chamber. Yeah, we're not going in there. That's a good way to get killed. Although we could probably do something funky with the heart and a brain. I kind of want to keep those. Just in case they're useful. Could just leave them here, I suppose. Oh, there's another heart and brain. Okay, well, we're not going to worry about it. Let's just see what happens if we touch the controls. Examine the control pedestal. It is a typical shaper work, half organic, half stone, a living creature in a protective granite shell. Pressing and twisting knobs on the creature's surface will direct power through the conduits in the floor. Only someone intimately familiar with the working of this laboratory could use this control to do any useful effect. The only thing you can do right now is sabotage. When you use one of these panels, you will try to disable or damage it. The effects of doing this can be unpredictable. Alright, so any further effect or any further clicking on these panels will ask if we want to disable or damage it, which we don't really want to do right now. Alright, shaper equipment, shaper records, a whip. It's another entryway to the middle. Alright. We're gonna have to put the ale in the junk bag. Alright. So we haven't found any keys. Oh, we did find that alabaster key. Let's come back here and pick this lock because we found some more. So I just get a canister back here. Yep, he's addicted. Get a nice gold goblet. And of course, oh no. Oh, we're dead. Oops. Well, that was unfortunate. Thankfully, we regularly quick save. Open the book, close the book. Alright. Yeah, so that at least gives us warning. I don't know if we want to try and go back in there again. But we've mostly thoroughly explored the Mage Complex. We'll go around and pick everything back up next time. Thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next episode.